I've been a big fan of the Krikzz Everdrive products for a long while now. I just love using these, being able to have access to pretty much complete library of the respective system, being able to use cartridge on original hardware. A lot of cool stuff here, Krikzz certified products, stuff for every console. I dig what this guy has done. I mean, I've done plenty of videos. I've bought plenty of his products, a lot of times from Stone Age Gamer, but also direct as well. And he recently hit me up. This is going to be a real quick one here because I don't know how else to explain this. Not so much a review, more of a heads up that he now has individual shells for cartridges. Now, I did notice he does sell replacement shells if you wanted a different color for the Mega Everdrive Pro, you can get it with all the cutouts and whatnot. But if you're somebody who is looking to replace a shell on a cartridge, you make repros, homebrews, you're a developer, that kind of thing, you don't really want to use shells that have cutouts in them. So he's now offering in a shit ton of colors, various systems, cartridge shells. And these are among some of the best quality shells out there. I used to buy NES cartridge shells all the time for different projects. That's the other thing too, not just as a replacement for a game that, say you crack the shell on this, or you bought just a game with a really bad shell and it got damaged and you wanted to swap it around. Not just that, but I used to make pie carts, and people come up with some interesting things with NES shells in particular, but he does have a few. So I want to show these real quick. He does have NES ones. We'll kind of take a closer look at these in a second. Famicom ones, which are the bigger Famicom shells, like what's used for the Famicom Everdrive N8 Pro. I believe they're in this size. Yeah, we have a bunch of these things, various colors, but from what I understand, he's selling these for a very reasonable price. He did send these to me as samples. I didn't realize he was going to send me one of every color, but hey, I appreciate that. And I do have Game Boy Advance ones. Actually, I mean, I have very little use for most of these other than probably a handful of the NES ones. So I figure people may be interested in these for projects and whatnot. Here's Game Boy Advance ones. I do have my own online shop where I sell previously reviewed products, stuff for my collection. I'm not going to sell these, but if you are interested yourself in seeing the quality of them and you buy something from me, just put a note in the comments, when you place an order, hey, can you send me one of these as a sample just so you could check it out? I can't guarantee you if I'll send you one of these, one of the NES ones or Famicom one, just a sample so you could see the quality yourself. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of these real quick. I will swap a shell, but here's a NES one. It does have the Krikzz logo on the inside. You can't see it on the outside if you put a sticker on the back, but you can kind of see it. But we got a clear blue, a clear red. I used to buy shells, and they're always kind of pricey, and you would get they'd be all flexible and stuff. These feel pretty good as far as the weight and the sturdiness behind them. Look at this one. Does this glow in the dark? I don't know. It looks pretty cool. It looks like it could glow in the dark. Black, which is a fairly standard color, but a lot of non-standard colors here. What is this? A mint cream? Making me hungry for some ice cream or something here. Yellow, clear. They have, I had to check, which luckily enough, I had the proper driver or, whatever bit in my screwdriver here. These look like they're Torx 9 to unscrew them. They do come with the screws. I believe the Game Boy ones are just the Phillips head. Let me go ahead and get the rest of these screws out. We'll put a board in here in a second. Take a look. But yeah, these will be available on the Everdrive website. I'll put a link in the description so you could take a look. But I figured, you know what? I mean, how can I do a review of a shell? These are more so something, it's kind of hard to just, say, hey, it's a shell, right? I could use these for future projects. I'll keep a couple of them. But yeah, look at that. I mean, I think the quality is really nice. Very hard to get quality shells. Here's a smoke gray one, a bluish clear one. And then a white one, another fairly standard color. It's all these like clear ones and stuff that are like off the wall. Famicom ones have those T9 Torx screws in them as well. There's all those. These, like, they feel good, man. Like, the previous ones, I mean, not every cartridge shell I've bought in the past, like, felt like crap, but a lot of them, for sure, like, they didn't feel as good as these. And, you know, if you're making homebrew, you know, cartridges or whatever, this could be something that you have some interest in, So let's go ahead and, let's open up this Jay and Silent Bob. This is actually a tester cart. So I don't even know what it looks like on the inside because I don't think I ever opened this. See what we got in here. Or if I should even be opening this. I don't even freaking know. Oh, shit. Okay. So there's that. Let's go ahead and get this in. Hopefully it's not glued in or anything. Limited run printed on that board. Nice. Okay. Let's see if these, how do I get it in there? Am I putting it in upside down? Probably. There we go. Line up the tab. Get it in there. The screws back in. I've done videos like a long ass time ago talking about printing labels and stuff like that. I used to do a lot of little projects, making reproduction cartridges and whatnot, the pie carts and all that stuff. So I know I have some older videos, but you know, it's pretty simple to print some labels for stuff like this and laminate them and all that. I actually have a laminator just for this purpose, to make it so the labels didn't get worn or worn out anyway. But there you go. I mean, it's in there, dude. There you go. Little video action showcasing these new little shells. Let's take a look at the inside. Looks like the Game Boy Advance ones don't have any branding on the inside, but these are Krikzz shells that he got done. Let's go ahead and open this one. Like I said, this is just a Phillips head, which I noticed was the same on the Game Boy Advance Everdrive. It's like the same shell. These, I believe, yeah, you slide them down. A lot nicer quality than the little crappy repro shells you get out there. So if you're interested, take a look. And like I said, if you ever order anything off of my website, madpixelshop.com, and you just want to get a sample of one of these, like I said, I'm not going to sell them, but if you want a sample just to see for yourself the kind of quality that they have there, just put a note in there. You know, a little shameless self-promotion, but at the same time, I have no need for all of these. I'm going to keep a couple of each one, but other than that, yeah, there you go. Pretty cool product. Take a look on the Everdrive website. Links in the description. Thanks for hanging. Appreciate you guys. Give you a big ass thumb button in your face. Peace out. Bye-bye and boom. Bye.